Hello, gorgeous. Thank you for joining us today. And we are on Society Bites Radio, social interaction for mind and soul. I'm your host, Kim Becker, and this is Hello, Gorgeous, everything beauty, cancer, and inspiration. Our guest today is Trisha Greenlee. Trisha is the Director of Operations for Hello Gorgeous. Hello Gorgeous is a national nonprofit who is restoring the beauty that cancer steals with surprise head to toe makeovers and cosmetic education to women battling all cancers. Trisha has been with the organization since the beginning in 2005. Her motto is It's all about the women. Using her professional salon experience, Trisha has performed hundreds of makeovers pampering women in this program. Trisha is a certified salon affiliate coach, event planner, and is blessed to create an experience through education to empower women battling cancer. Trisha has a loving husband and a 12-year-old daughter and an 11-month-old son. Hi, Trisha. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
I am so excited to have you here. So before we get started, I'm going to preface the show by saying Trisha is my sister. There are four of us girls. I happen to be the oldest. Trisha is the youngest, and we have two sisters in between. And I am blessed to have Trisha as my sister, but also to be able to work with her every day. And I'm grateful that she's been a part of this dream from the beginning with us. So I'm excited to have you here today. Thank you for sharing your, your vision of what Hello Gorgeous is and how it's affected you and really affected your life. So tell me a little bit about how did you start your career with Hello Gorgeous?
I started my career with Hello Gorgeous. My husband and I had been in retail for a very long time, and I knew it was time for me to get out of retail, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And you had owned a salon, and so I'd always been around that industry. So I thought, well, you know what? I will go back to beauty. I'll go to beauty school. I could be an educator of some kind. I didn't necessarily have to stand behind the chair. I ended up going and getting my license, and I loved it. And I got out of beauty school, and I was your assistant at the salon that you owned at the time.
You were.
And I believe 3 weeks into my career as being a licensed hairdresser, you and Michael told us that you had this calling placed on your heart and you were going to start a nonprofit and you were going to be able to provide these services to women battling cancer. And Dan and I looked at each other and we said, we're in. And so it was truly, we started there. And from then on, we have wore many hats, starting with a really cool story, $1 from your son.
Mm-hmm. And it is true too. I think that when, you've got a grassroots organization, there really aren't, the lines are becoming more defined now, but in the beginning, there weren't really defined roles. We just all did whatever it was that we needed to do and whatever needed to happen. So, and I appreciate that you guys were willing to do that. As Dan would say, your husband, when I asked him to volunteer something, he said, no, I'm voluntold. I just do whatever I'm told. So I appreciated his willingness to participate at any level we needed him to. So
absolutely. And it's been super fun along the way. It's been really fun to be able to have all these different, hats that we wore, just, to be able to do anything that was needed to be done. We did.
Well, and I think too, and I'm assuming here, but the fact that literally you guys were in from day one with us, that you've really been able to watch the true evolution of the organization, where it started from a very small organization that was based in our dining room to, I don't even know how many 1,000 square feet we have, or 100 square feet that we have now at the office. So I'm assuming that would be pretty cool from your standpoint to kind of watch it and to be a part of that growth of an organization.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right. We started so small, and to be where we're at now, you almost have to take time to sit back and really look at the big picture, because we've just always kept going and have never stopped. So, sometimes you have to really, you get to sit back and evaluate and say, wow, gosh, we did that. Wow, we're on this coast now in a salon, and now we're on this coast, and we were interviewed by this person, or we did this makeover.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. So speaking of makeovers, tell me about your favorite Hello Gorgeous makeover.
Oh my gosh, there are so many. I would have to say I loved a makeover that we did here in South Bend. And we took the gal from, it was actually one of the Pink Zone games. We did several Pink Zone games with Notre Dame. And we took the gal out of the crowd. And as I was doing her facial, her name is Christy, her daughter sat with her. Her daughter sat right next to her. And as she got her facial, this mom caressed her little daughter's face, and her daughter didn't leave her side. And it was really cool because as Christy was revealed to the thousands of people at this game, her daughter went with her, and they were dancing in the middle of the Notre Dame Purcell basketball floor. So I think that one really touched me with having a daughter. Just knowing that, that mom wasn't going through it herself, and knowing that day having cancer, I'm sure it was still bad, but that minute it wasn't, we gave her a little bit of a vacation. We gave her a little bit of just a fun time,
And I think it was good too, the fact that the daughter got to watch the mom being pampered, because I'm sure that her daughter had watched her being poked and prodded and stuck and, waking up slowly from a surgery. And so the fact that the daughter got to witness something good to her, and it's not that the cancer treatment isn't good. It is good. You just don't see it as good right away because of the adverse effects of whatever the medication is. And so I agree with you. I think watching her daughter just sitting next to her mom that whole day and kind of walking with her that was cool to watch. I agree.
It was very cool.
So we've got a salon affiliate program, and in order to be a part of the affiliate program, you have to go through a Hello Gorgeous certification. So tell us a little bit about the Hello Gorgeous affiliate program and the certification that has to take place.
Yes. So the Hello Gorgeous Salon Affiliate Program, you and Michael created, which is super cool. And it is it's a wonderful, safe environment that is created in a salon that we feel to be able to take these ladies who have a compromised immune system and give them a very special day at the salon. These salons, they have to apply to become a salon affiliate. And once they apply, then they commit to creating one Hello Gorgeous experience a month for a year in their salon, in their community. And then they host 2 fundraisers. Within the salon affiliate program, the ladies are pampered from head to toe. And so we are able to give the salon everything that they need to be able, almost everything they need to offer these services once a month. So we are able to give them all of the skincare, all of the nail care, all of the makeup. And there are some certain things that we do have to purchase. For example, a pedicure bath that is a plastic pedicure bath with disposable liners. And so these salons then are trained and certified in the Hello Gorgeous way to take the additional precautions that we feel need to be taken to keep these ladies safe.
And why is that important? Why is that training for the salon? Why is that important?
Well, unfortunately, what we have found is what we teach in the Hello Gorgeous experience is not necessarily taught in beauty school. And so we really teach that it's important to use everything disposable. It's important to sanitize. It is important to disinfect. It's important to, if you're using old skincare, for example, or makeup that you're dipping your finger into, bacteria could be growing in there. And so it's really, really imperative that we just keep these ladies safe at every aspect that we can. And being a professional, it's our job to be able to make sure that she can come into a salon and receive a safe manicure, a safe pedicure.
Mm-hmm. And I agree. And that is truly one of the reasons why we designed the program, because in the beginning of the program, as you know, there were certain times where we would offer to do a pedicure or a manicure on a woman battling cancer, and we would find the woman refuse the service, even though that's when she needed to be pampered the most, when she was actually going through cancer treatment. And when we asked why why don't you want a pedicure? Why don't you want a manicure? And they said that my doctor told me I shouldn't have a pedicure or manicure. And so after hearing that several times, I went back to the doctors and the nurses and I said, why are you telling these women they can't have these services? And they explained to us about the contamination and the compromised immune system. And so everything that they gave me that could go wrong, we tried to rebut with a procedure that we put in the Hello Gorgeous certification program so that when she enters into that salon, she really is kept safe. And that's what we found out. Trisha, you're right, that we were not, the more I looked into this, we were not taught this in beauty school. I wasn't taught this in beauty school. And so I have to assume that a lot of the stylists that we train weren't taught this in beauty school either. And I think that you can attest to that too. Like when we go in and we actually certify a salon, the stylists that are sitting there were like, wow, we didn't know that, or wow, we didn't know that you had to take care of that. So I mean, it's been great that we've been able to educate them and give them the knowledge that they need, because unfortunately they'll need this information more than just once a month, because it's not just through this program that you'll have to use a knowledge about a client battling cancer. There will be other clients that will come through your door of the salon that may have cancer. So you're right. That's why that's so important. So in doing the makeovers, Trisha, what is the best part of a Hello Gorgeous makeover?
I would say the best part of the Hello Gorgeous makeover is about midway through the Hello Gorgeous experience. She has received her facial in the beginning, and so she comes out and she's just relaxed. She then gets her manicure and pedicure, and then she gets a new outfit. And it's about that time where she's trying on her outfits that we make sure that she comes out and kind of does the catwalk and gives us kind of a runway show. There is a sparkle that happens, and it's almost like the sparkle that happens to brides when they get married, that you just cannot recreate. These ladies end up going into this beautiful state of feeling like a rock star and feeling like a model, and just we have seen time and time again that their shoulders go back and their head goes up and their confidence level is back, and they are rocking it, hair or no hair. They are feeling like $1 million and feeling really great about themselves and who they are. And for me, I would say that is for sure the best part of the day is when she is like, yes, I'm back. Like I am back to who I was pre-cancer diagnosis. I am this fierce, fabulous, sassy rock star of a woman. And it's really cool because, she keeps this glisten just stays the duration of the day that we get to be with her. And you can even see it in her eyes and her facial expressions at her reveal party, from the pictures that are taken, that she just gets to be in this really fantastic state in a time of her life that may not be great.
That's right. Well, and I think too, the one makeover that we did years ago for Kathy, and it was done in Muncie. And I remember she had a daughter going off to college and their medical bills were mounting, and she didn't have the money to buy new clothes. And I think she had one of the stores had a sale on like 99-cent flip-flops. And those were her shoes. And do you remember we went into her reveal party and she turned around and the first thing she said was, look at my butt in these jeans.
That's right. That's right. Look at my butt in these jeans. We have a video on that. It's on our YouTube channel.
Is it? Okay. But oh my gosh. And so I think that so many times too, I agree with you. I think that it is important with the outfit part of the makeover, because many times these women have put themselves on the back burner. So when you're faced with some medical bills or a child going off to college, the last thing you want to do is to buy a new outfit. And so it's probably so much more, I would have to assume it would mean so much more to them to get that outfit, because it's just something that they've put off that they haven't done in a long time, which adds to the experience of her making, her feeling like $1 million. So I agree with you. I do enjoy that part of the makeover is the outfit. So I want to ask you a question, and you can say whatever you want to say, but what is it like working with your sister?
It is awesome. It really is. Like we have a really, we have a very special bond, and we always have. But it is very, very nice to be able to work with you and work with you full time. And we are definitely a family organization. Our children are in the office. The baby is in the office with us. It's really nice to be able to work in an environment that you want to be in. The amount of hours that we work weekly, it's nice to enjoy your job, and it's nice to enjoy your surroundings. And so I'm really, really grateful, and I'm grateful that I get to be on this mission with you. I've certainly said it before. I love the fact that you are the chief and the head of this organization, and we get to just come along and be your Indians and be a servant leader where we need to be in whatever facet that looks like. So I'm really, really grateful that I've got a great job, and that I don't ever feel like, oh my gosh, I have to go to work. It's like I get to go to work, and we're changing lives.
That's right.
Who else gets to really say in their daily job that they're changing lives? Like, we are changing lives daily, and our lives are being changed daily.
And it is. And that's what Michael and I talked about. It's the long lasting effects of what we do, which we didn't realize that what we would do, the time that we would spend with a woman, 3 hours one day, that would last for years and years and years. So it's not just one and done. You don't just help her one day and then you don't ever, that it doesn't affect her again. What we have found is that it really is long lasting changes. So, and just to be honest with the audience, we have our challenging days too. So, but we came up with a way, we have a buzzword that if it's, too intense, or if I'm having a bad day or you're having a bad day, we just use our buzzwords. So it helps each other communicate. So we stay on that even keel of things. And what, again, what people don't know is not only do we work together, but we spend a lot of time outside of the office together too. So I too am grateful to be able to have that relationship with you and to be able to work with you. And I just hope you never get tired of me.
Me too. I mean, I hope you don't get tired of me.
Right. Okay, so tell me, because it can be, what is the most challenging part of your job and how do you overcome it?
Oh gosh. I don't know if challenging really is the right word. I would say just making sure that that we feel like we are giving 100% to all of our different funnels. We have so many things going on that I really just want to make sure that everyone feels like they're being connected with and communicated with, and that they know that we are cheering them on. And it could be a salon affiliate, it could be a nominator, it could be a team member, it could be a volunteer. And so I definitely wouldn't say a challenge, but just to make sure that we're staying really just really committed to them, to make sure that everyone feels like they're a part of the family. Everyone feels like they're doing their job, and that everyone just feels that they're a part of the team.
And I think that goes along with last year at our executive team retreat. We kind of all came up with something as a team, and we talk about it all the time. And that is that we always want to leave people better off than when we found them.
Yes.
And so whether that's at a grocery store, whether it's a distributor, whether it's a manufacturer, whether it's a team member or a salon that we're working with. And so I think that that's one way. And you're right. We really don't have a lot of challenges, but I feel like because we go into things with a good attitude and having that, I want to leave you better than I found you, that it really does make things a little bit easier because your focus is different. So
agreed. And we really do. We really focus on finding the yes.
That's
how
right.
Can we make that better? How can we do this better? What can we do to support you? That's one of the biggest things that you especially have taught us, is rather than saying, how can I help you? It's how can I support you?
That's right.
Because that way they feel like, okay, they want to support me, not tell me what I need to do.
That's right. So how can companies or people support Hello Gorgeous?
There are a lot of different ways to be able to support Hello Gorgeous. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, so any donation that would be made is a tax deduction. Helping us become nationwide and having the words Hello Gorgeous be a household name. So helping to share social media, helping to support financially, helping to support, do fundraisers in their own communities, getting the word out to salons that we're looking for salons to work with across the country with our salon affiliate program. Manufacturers in the professional industry, we are always looking for professional products to work with, and that's always helpful. And just being able to, if people or companies know of someone who needs our help, to help know that we have so many resources. Not only the salon affiliate program where these ladies can get the head to toe makeovers, but we have 2 books that are beautiful resources, and that we've got lots of ways that we can help these ladies who are battling all these different types of cancer.
Mm-hmm. And that's right. We can't do it by ourselves. We do need the partners to be able to do that. And I think that a lot of times people do want to help, but they don't know how. So
Right.
you being able to explain that, I think is it's really an asset. So walk us through, what does a normal day at the office look like for you?
Well, a normal day at the office, I normally don't get in till about after 9 a.m. And my 11-month-old, actually, he will be a year old next week, comes with us to the office. And so for me, it's a lot of kind of the basic office things. We check our email, and we make sure that the salons, we have a list of new salons that we're going to be certifying. And so we try to get things prepared. Our office space also has our warehouse connected to it. So the warehouse has all the items that every salon, the items that they get when they are in the Hello Gorgeous program. We sell merchandise from here. We have got Pam, who is in the office with us. And it's nice. Same thing, we still wear lots of hats, but we also just make sure that what is in front of us for that week, we get accomplished, and it's done certainly with a smile and always with a good attitude.
Awesome. And what's one word that you would use to encourage maybe a new salon affiliate that would come on board? What's one word that you could say to them that you could really help them achieve success in our program?
One word that I feel, purpose. That they not only have their license to be able to use in the for-profit world with their guests, but they also get the opportunity and have this purpose to be able to help touch even more lives. Not everyone has the license to be able to touch, so they do have that special place, and that they get to use their life very purposefully.
Well, and I think that you brought up a good point, because we do, as hairdressers, we do have a license to touch, and that's something that we, not everybody has. And so when you're able to use that to better a life or to make someone around you feel empowered, I think that that's something that it really does give your life purpose. It's more than just about cutting hair. Although as a hairdresser, we transform people all day long in our chairs. But I also think that it's really interesting when you've got a purpose that's bigger than yourself, when you've got something that you get to make a difference in someone's life. And what I had said, goes along with those same lines. When you bring the Hello Gorgeous program into your salon, you're less likely to worry about a team member stealing your lean cuisine out of the freezer when you've helped a woman that has stage 4 pancreatic cancer feel like $1 million when she doesn't know if she's going to live long enough to watch her daughter graduate from high school. So right. I really do think that purpose is a great word. I think that that's something that people can really grab a hold of. So, well, we're almost out of time. So thank you, Trisha, so much for joining us today. We would love the opportunity to check back with you to see how things have grown with Hello Gorgeous, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely.
Awesome. If you have any questions or comments, or would like to know more about the guest on our show, or for more information about Hello Gorgeous, feel free to contact me at kbecker@hellogorgeous.org, or visit our website at www.hellogorgeous.org. We also would like to invite you to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you so much for joining me today on Hello Gorgeous, Everything Beauty, Cancer, and Inspiration. I'm your host, Kim Becker. Until next time, stay gorgeous.
Another beautiful day, walking in the sunshine, spending the time with you. Last night we had a good time, dancing in the moonlight and loving the night away. I can't imagine what it'd be like. I can't imagine what it'd be like. I can't imagine what it'd be like without you. I can't imagine that.